What up, folks? I said I was gonna do a Q&A, so I'm doing my Q&A now. I have actually 12 questions now. So let me get to this. Um, Bitch for short asked me 3 questions. She said, "What was my earliest childhood memory? A memorable night out with my friends, and what do you think happens when people die?" My earliest childhood memory is actually at my godmother's house. I was at my godmother's house. I think I was maybe like 3. I don't know. But my mom's car actually caught on fire like minutes after we got out the car. So like it was kind of a life saving situation there. Like we didn't even know that that was about to happen. We went in the house. You know, she was talking to my godmother, and I'm looking out the window, and the next thing you know, they calling my mom saying, "Yo, the car's on fire. The car's on fire." So like that's what it is. So a memorable night out with my friends. Let's see here. I don't really go out like that, so this one's actually tough. Recently, my most memorable nights out with my friends have been the time that I hung out with Reese. Uh, and we didn't hang out for long though, but I had fun with her. The time I hung out with Perp. Um, and as a matter of fact, the time I hung out with Perp and Mikey at GameStop, that was hilarious because those two are hilarious. And it turns out that like I'm probably Mikey in like 6 years, or like no, I'm like 10 years old. Okay, I'm Mikey in like 10 years. So this is pretty much what you're gonna see as Mikey, except I'm probably gonna have a haircut, and I don't think he can grow a beard. I'm not sure though. I haven't seen it, but I'm just saying. So hanging out with them. My best friend Princess. We usually have like a lunch date every couple weeks. So just to catch up with each other and keep each other busy. And the last memorable, it wasn't really a night out, but the last thing that I truly remember being with my friends was when I lived in Virginia, and every summer, like we played sports in our neighborhood, like regular sports. So like when it was toward the end of the summer, we'd start playing football, um, all the way until the springtime. Springtime we play basketball, and then summertime we play baseball. So like all year round we were busy with ourselves. So like I remember just seeing everybody on the block. We go out, play football, touch, tackle, whatever. Um, Basketball games, the rivalries with the rival hoods, and even like we lived in a big apartment complex, and there was always beef between the up the hill kids and the down the hill kids, which I never understood because we were all in the same neighborhood. But with me being one of the up the hill kids, I always wound up beefing with one of the down the hill kids. So like that's what it was. So that that's something that I always think about, especially when I go on Facebook and see them niggas and see that they're still alive and still doing shit with themselves that's not illegal. So I always think about the good times. What do you think happens when we die? I firmly believe that life is really a very vivid dream, and that we're gonna wake up. Once we die, we're gonna wake up as like a 5-year old, and like I guess it's like a quantum leap theory. I guess we're gonna wake up in a brand new body, a whole new life, but we're still gonna have the same experiences that we had. So the go with. That's what I think. Um, D, yes, you're getting that look. Her question is, how amazing is D? Oh my God, D is like the most epic VA chick that I've ever met. She is so awesome. Like I just want to run my fingers through her fro and bake her cookies all day long. Um, Obviously, I realized you were amazing when I found out you were from Virginia. Like, come on, we're from the same hood. Like, I can't not give you that. We're 804 till we die, so whatever. Um, can some anonymous person ask me, can I pick one follower to spend the rest of my life with? No, there. This is my life. that 80-20 rule that they was talking about in the Tyler Perry movie, and most women bring up when they feel like they're that 80, when 90% of the time they're in that 15. um I always find 80s. So every woman that I follow I consider an 80. So for me to actually sit down and try and pick one, yeah, no, I can't do that. I couldn't pick one. They're like, I've always said, if there was a way that I could pull a multiplicity and clone myself for all of these women on Tumblr, I will make sure that there's a piece of me for everybody, and we would all live happy lives together and make cute babies for those that actually want babies, because not everybody wants a child. Another anon asked me what turns me on more, nipple piercings or tongue piercings. Tongue piercings don't really do it for me. Like, I guess they're cute to look at, I guess, but it's not really a major thing for me. I actually like nipple piercings because I like boobs. So anything that makes your boob look better, I'm all for it. My name on it, my picture on it, nipple piercing. I'm just saying, we'll go with that. Who do I think are the prettiest girls I follow? Well, considering that I follow, according to my Tumblr sidebar, I follow 457 blogs, and of that 457, I want to say that 357 are possibly women. 356. Yeah, one of you is questionable, but I'm only putting you in that questionable spot because of the fact that you probably haven't been on in a year. So God knows what you look like right now. I'm just being honest here. Let's see here. Can I remember my first boner? I think I was 6 or 7. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I found out what Playboy was around the time I was 6 or 7. I was living in Brentwood, and remember back in the day, I'm dating myself, so we had the actual cable box where when you turn to a channel and it would scramble, and then you'd sit there and try and see something. Yeah, that's how my life was. So that was when I first found out about Playboy channel. Like, I could hear it, but I couldn't see. And then I think I seen my first titty, and then I was like, oh wait, what is that? And then that was it. The first time, what was it like the first time I masturbated? Well, obviously it was epic because like, it was a nut. But the first time I masturbated, I think I watched a movie called. It was either I found one of my uncle's porno tapes, or it was the movie Fritz the Cat. It was one of those. It was either the porno Hung Jury with Heather Hunter and a bunch of white people, and she was the judge, or Fritz the Cat. It was one of those, or it was another porno. It was called Some Lick It Hot, I think it was. But it was out of those three. That was those were my first pornos, and I think that was probably the first time that I actually masturbated. What was one of my favorite Tumblr experiences? Hi, Deb. My favorite Tumblr experience was that Forever 21 episode that I got caught up in. I'm still heated about that. Like, I can't believe that girl had the audacity to come for homie because he bought Shorty a dress from Forever 21 and some accessories, and she had the nerve to be like, oh, I'm not wearing that. I'm not going to call you out your name, Shorty, because I don't even remember who you are, and I don't feel like going that deep into my archives to find that shit. But you wildin', because if I spend money on you, and it's for a date that I'm trying to surprise you on, and you don't come in that outfit, date's over, and I'm questioning our relationship. Straight out the gate. I'm questioning all of that. Oh, Deb, you're back again. Okay. Have you ever fallen in love with someone you met online? Yeah, quite a few times. I won't name names, but I will say that they are some of the best women that I've ever had in my life, and I'm grateful for them. and I'm glad that some of them are actually still around. Um, my man Grizz came and asked me what's my thought on dating a woman with a child. It's harder to date a woman with a child than it is for to date a man with a child, because 90% of the time, most men don't actually physically have their kids with them, in their house all the time. Like, they'll get them on weekends, every other weekend or whatever. So, they can go out and do whatever they want. When a woman has her child 99.9% of the time, so it's harder to make schedules, and try and just build that relationship, because you know that she's doing 3 billion different things at once. But with me having a child, I don't think I could date. I mean, I could date a woman without a child, but like, I need someone to understand where I'm coming from, and I don't need that sympathy. I understand. I need someone that's actually been in the trenches going through what I'm going through. So it's always a double-edged sword there with me for dating a woman with a child versus dating a woman without a child. So there you go, girls. I hope that helps out. Keiki boo, habu. Do I have any fetishes? I have a titty fetish, and it's probably the biggest fetish that I have. And then I have a redhead fetish and dimples and freckles. So if you actually are a woman that has freckles, dimples, red hair, and big titties, I'm going to stalk you. And yes, I said that I am going to stalk you, and I will stalk you, because there's no reason for you to be alone with this nigga right here that loves all of that. Now, mind you, if you're all of these and play video games, and you like the Lakers, and you're a Raiders fan, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be searching for a ring as of like yesterday. So, considering that I will probably never find that, that's my great white buffalo. So, yeah, those are my fetishes. I'll probably get maybe 2 or 3 out of all 5 of those. So, I'm failing at life, but I'll still find a way to be happy. As long as you got boobs, I'm happy. So, if you got big boobs, we're even better. So, that's pretty much all my questions. My video is now 12 minutes long. Shit. I didn't want to go that long. Okay. Whatever. It's still going up. So, that's my video. Shout out to all my followers. I'm not finna do you name by name. That's not going down. You should have asked the question, and I'd have you'd have got the shout out. But shout out to Keiki, Grizz, Deb, that Anon that was asking all them questions, D, and bitch for short. I have the feeling your name is Kai, but I don't want to call you out your name. So, B for short. What's up, boo? We need to reintroduce ourselves. It's Rel, bearded up. Holla at your boy.